Yo, what's up, guys? This is your Week 12 recap. As y'all saw, we had a very interesting week, and Brett was contested for number one in the power rankings this week. And we'll see later if he actually went down to number two this week or if he stayed at the top where he's been all year long. Um, my guest is supposed to be Callie, but no Callie this week. Um, I do apologize. I wasn't supposed to do the video this week. I was supposed to have the week off from fantasy. I was supposed to have Victor and Heath do it, but they were like, nah, I'm good. I ain't gonna do it. So I was trying to give them a jump start on making their videos for next year, or like they were supposed to do this year, but I guess I just can't handle the pressure of these videos. Um, but like I said, Callie was supposed to be here, so I'll pinpoint something Callie did this just the other day. I send pretty bad trades sometimes, not all the time. Some of you guys definitely agree with that. But I've never sent something this bad. I want you guys to peep this trade that Callie sent me. Just here we go. See if we can get it in there. Look at this trade. Like, what do you do? I don't want your four worst players for these awesome people. I'm like, look at this. Are you kidding? Are you kidding? What is this? A one, two, three, four, five, six, a 7 for 4? A 7 for 4. Come on. Send that to Brett, not me. Come on. Jesus. But that's the first trade I think she's actually sent me all year. So, I mean, I'll give props to Callie for sending me a trade. I mean, excited me. I saw a trade from Callie. Like, ooh, a trade from, well, the abbreviation says Macy. So I was like, ooh, Macy sent me a trade. Macy needs to chill out. Stop getting mommy's phone or something, because those ain't good trades, Macy. Um, oh, man. Got a new poll up this week already. Um, Weird day, man. Basketball started at 1 today. Like, I apologize for a late video, but at 1 o'clock, like, none of my projections are in this video are going off what's already happening. So, just throwing that out there now as to when I get to there. Um, but let's dive into the recap. Very good week this week. Brett did take down Cali 7-4-1. No surprise there. Brett's the best team in the league. Cali, I guess I'll stop trashing Callie for a little bit and say she'll make a good run in the playoffs unless some of them big guys get hurt. She's getting some decent guard play with the few guards she has, and her forwards are playing fairly well. So she should make a deep run unless she gets matched up with Brett like second round, which wouldn't be favorable to her. I did beat Sean 6-5-1. Um, I mean, by the numbers, we both had good weeks, but power rankings always tell that we were both like 8 and 9 last week. So, Heath defeated Josh 9-0. Come on, Josh. You were the upset pick of the week from me and Sean. Come on, dude. You got to step up for our division. Like, what are you doing, man? Now Heath's got the division practically wrapped up now. So, just great. Just fantastic, Josh. Come on, dude. Victor and John tied 6-0. Huge surprise there, man. I said Victor was going to blow him out 11-0-1. So I apologize to John. I'm apologizing. Good job, John. Victor, what are you doing, dude? 6-0? Come on, man. Golly. Derek defeated Brandon 11-0-1. And you just can't make this stuff up about Brandon, man. I swear. He will, after the year's over, take the worst record. Hopefully he throws it aside and turns it around next year into the best record. But it will be the worst record in league history when it's all said and done. Unless he just starts winning 11-0-1 every single week, which would be phenomenal. So remember, there's some awards at the end of the year. I mean, you ain't getting no money for it, but there's some awards, and you want to be mentioned in these awards. So turn it around. Rusty defeated Cody. Now this is a bigger surprise to me than John, Tyne, Victor. Rusty defeated Cody 6-5-1. As me and Sean got on the Cody last week. Come on, man. What are you doing, dude? This is Rusty's second win of the year. He beat me early on. Come on, man. I learned from that. You want to learn from this? Because that's pretty bad. But, Rusty, I do this once a video, so let's give it up for you. There we go. Just for you, Rusty. If you watch this, that's for you. If you don't, then the confetti's for no one, man. Come on. I hope you're watching. Cody, you're just a disappointment, dude. You're getting blown out this week. Moving on to this week, as in week 13, matchup of the week. Derek and Victor. Yep. Victor bounces back this week. I don't know. He usually does after he has a bad week. Something Sean did last week, I'm going to start doing for now on, talking about, since this is your second time around playing the people. Derek won the first time 9-1. I'm going to highlight it this time around. Derek still wins 7-4-1. I hope Victor proves me wrong, and I'm sure Brett does too. Because Brett is back to 5 games, I think, now of Derek, and it's practically a race between them two. Unless Victor does something pretty huge here this week. Rest of the league, we got Brett playing Cody. First time around, Brett won 8-3-1. I projected the same thing, 8-3-1. It could be worse. I don't think it's going to be any lower than that, though. Sean's playing Rusty. Sean did win the first time around, 6-5-1. I see it going 6-5-1 as well this week. Maybe 7-4-1, Sean. But 6-5-1, I think, sounds about right. Brandon plays Heath this week. The first time around, Heath won 8-2-2. This week, I see it going Heath 8-4-0. Victor wanted me to put in a side note on this matchup that he's picking Brandon as his upset pick this week. So, hey, Victor's putting it on you, Brandon. Josh is playing John. First time around, Josh won 7-5-0. This week, John gets the W, 6-5-1. So good luck, John. Callie and myself play, as you know, I'm supposed to be here, but not here. Or I'm supposed to be there, not there. Last time, I beat Callie 6-5-1. This time, Callie wins 7-4-1. I think it could be actually worse. I'm hoping my team puts up some numbers and somehow wins 6-5-1 again, because that'd be awesome. I'd love to get the season sweep of Callie. But that's not very likely. Moving on to standings. Pretty much status quo of where it's been here for the past like 3 weeks. Derek with a 95-37-12 record. That's obviously the best record, and he's first in the East. 5 wins away from 100 wins already. Looking like he might take home the best record this year, unless Brett has something to say about that. 2 seed right now, if playoffs started right now, is Heath with a 76-58-10 record. He's first in the West. As I mentioned, the division looks like it's pretty much wrapped up for just Heath. So start piling up your W's, Heath, and get ready for playoffs. Maybe make another trade or something in your favor, because if I go to power rankings, I mean, you're the 2 seed, man. You gotta be up there in top 3 every week in power rankings, and if you're not, what's the point of being the 2 seed? But hopefully he gets a trade in his favor here soon and puts up a fight with Brett. 3 seed is Brett with a 90-42-12 record. He's 5 games back of Derek. Derek is building up a little more and more each week, as I predicted, I think 4 weeks ago, him to lose his 1 seed, I think Cody. Then I think I projected it again, predicted it to go Brett, take it from him, but it's a matter of time still. Matter of time. 4th is Victor still. As I mentioned, top 4 seeds get a bye going to the playoffs, and Victor's still hanging on to it with an 82-51-11 record. He's 13.5 games back of Derek. I mean, that's pretty close considering John's, where's John at here? I'm going to think. He's 46.5 games back, but I mean, Victor's in it. I don't think he'll catch him or Brett. So you're just try to get that bye week. Cody's 5th with a 77-56-11 record. He's 18.5 games back of Derek. He's the only one that will actually compete with Victor for the 4 seed. And the way Cody's team's been looking lately, the top 4 seeds are looking wrapped up, and everyone else is playing for seeds to who you want to play or what bracket you want to go through. So you should start actually going the standings in the league and look at the projected playoff bracket. Try to figure out what seed you want, because you need to figure it out. See what path's going to be the best for you. 6th is Callie with a 71-57-16 record. She's 22 games back of Derek. I could see Callie moving up to the 5 seed. She's pretty close to Cody. So, but I don't think Callie will get up to the 4 seed. I don't think, unless Victor's team really just starts struggling. 7th is Sean, the first losing record, as we've been at this for about 3 weeks now. 64-69-11. He's 11.5 games back of Heath. Me and him didn't help out each other trying to catch Heath, and Josh didn't help us out either. Myself, I have a 58-74-12 record. I'm 17 games back of Heath. I mean, me and Sean both have chances, but those chances aren't going to turn into good chances the way Heath's doing right now. 9th is Josh with a 56-83-5 record. Before I get to how many games he's back, did you just hear that? 5 ties We're 12 weeks in, and this dude's only tied 5 times. That's great, man. Love that. Love it. But he's 22 and a half games back of Heath, so, we're all just fighting for seeds. 10th is John with a 49-84-11 record. As I mentioned, he's 46 and a half games back of Derek. Mathematically, he's still not out of it, but that's not going to happen. 11th is Rusty with a 47-84-13 record. As I mentioned, he got his second win this year. 27 and a half games back of Heath. I think Brandon was only won one matchup, if I'm correct, because I celebrated with a lot of confetti in that video. But Brandon in last with a 31, 101, and 12 record. 101 losses already. Man, that's a lot of losses, dude. He's 44 games back of Heath. Like I said, he's not mathematically out of it either, but goodness, man, 101 losses already. Getting to everyone's favorite part, power rankings. All right, guys, number one. Who do you guys think it is? Was it me? Was it Callie? Was it Cody? Was it Brandon? Was it Sean? It was Brett again. Reason it's Brett. I actually would have tied Brett this week, 5-5-2, but I could not have beat Callie. I could have beat everyone else, but Heath would have tied. But he would have tied Sean, who I would have beat. Me and Brett would have tied. Couldn't beat him. He couldn't have beat me, but he could have beat Callie, and I couldn't have. So that was the deciding factor of who the number one was this week. So congratulations to Brett on holding on to the number one spot. I'm right behind you this week. None of the other weeks, but I am number two. Huge upgrade for myself. Loved last week. Wish my team played like that more often, but don't worry, guys. Don't worry about my team. Don't worry about it. I'm going to go back to 10th after this week. Third was Derek. Huge, strong performance for Derek this past week. Another 11 wins. Just racking them up. Racking them. Fourth is Heath. He had a really good week as well. Taking full advantage of Josh. Something that I failed to do when I played him. Josh's team was playing hot. Looks like it cooled off, as I think I said last week. Fifth was Callie. I still don't understand this, but I guess I just have to get adjusted to it. That Callie's just a team to compete with this year. Sixth was everyone's favorite Victor, as he would say. Seventh was Rusty. Hey, pretty strong upgrade for Rusty up to seventh. Eighth was Cody. He's starting to just chill down here in the bottom half, as all these rookies are. Him, Cody, John, Brandon, all just chilling down here in the bottom. But it's okay. These rookies will learn this league really quick. They'll be back next year, I guarantee it. Just look at Heath, for example. Rookie last year, sophomore this year, balling. 10th is Josh. He had a bad week. No, just go look at the numbers. Bad week. 11th was Sean. I don't know how he was this low. Honestly, he barely lost to me. Could be a huge typo there, him in 11. The triple-double helped him out. I don't know. I really don't. I don't think he's 11th. I truthfully don't. And 12th was Brandon. Brandon had a bad week. Bad. Go look at last week and look at it. You'll spot his team real quick. It was bad. So I do apologize for having Sean that low, because I don't think he was that bad. And Brandon, just hate seeing you down there, man, because I know you're trying as hard as you got, and I hope it pays off for you in the playoffs. I really do. Just don't beat me in the playoffs. Get some mentions. Victor wanted me to pass it on. He was going to pass it on in his video, but he just had to pass on out of doing that. Victor's on bye week until the rest of the playoffs. As you can see his name, he wanted to pass it on. He's just beat his team. He ain't going to care. But he's going to care. He's going to care. He also wanted me to say people 6 through 12 in the power rankings are the real threat, not 1 through 5. Notice where he was at 6th. So he said not 1 through 5. 1 through 5 are scrubs. So sadly, I was in 1 through 5, so I guess I'm a scrub. I think he's trying to trade Brandon Jennings fairly low, since he's the backup. So if anyone wants Brandon Jennings low, take a chance on him. Send Victor a trade. I need rebounds pretty bad. I had a huge week. I posted it on the message board, but the app doesn't let you see the message board for some reason right now. They need to update that, fix it. But need some rebounds. I'll trade some assists. I had a bunch last week, over 200. So hit me up with some trades, please. Um, don't think I got anything else. Um, I'll eventually start putting up links to the projected playoff bracket, so you can peep that with ease. Like I said, polls up. Last poll, we're not getting $50 like last year. It was 4 yeses, 5 nos. 3 people didn't vote. But let the league speak. I guess last year people didn't want it either when I gave it to them. So next year I won't even ask. It won't be given out. So no $50 ever again. So no one bring it up ever. Even if you spend a bunch of your money to start before Christmas, don't expect it. Not even myself. Not expecting it. So we're not doing it ever again. Um, Pretty boring video this one was. No fun. It was pretty disappointment from last week. Um, and when playoffs start, I do plan on having Brett with me every single video because he's the champ. Why not have the champ in every single playoff video? I mean, he's gonna give you breakdowns of every matchup. I hope so. If he doesn't want to, then I guess I'll just have Liam do it with me because that would be probably better. But no, Brett, hope you're watching this because I haven't told you about it. But playoffs happen, me, you, every video. Gotta have the champ here. Gotta show people the trophy every week, see what they're playing for. Even when they knocked out, show them what they're missing. Hey, man, let's do it. Everyone have a great week 13. See you guys. Bad week. Good week.